You know what hurts more than a criticism? It's realizing that you built your worth on their praise and now it's all crashing down. There was a time when a simple compliment could make my day, and a simple rude comment or a bad comment could ruin my week or even months and years. I remember when I was in my school, I was always a sort of student who would want validation and praise from the teachers, and I actually used to get the validation and praise from the teachers. But not until I got ranked out of the top 10th students in my class, and then the teachers did not obviously say anything bad or rude thing, but they did start saying that what happened, Sneha, study hard, work hard, maybe something's lacking, this and that. And it actually ruined my entire year. It was it was like a sort of grief grief, or like somebody's like dying or sort, like, which is really crazy, because now that I know that, when when you get the news of like a relative or somebody who's passed away, and that heaviness, or the way you feel like your heart is being squeezed and it's dropped down, I felt that way back then. It's really crazy. I mean, now I just reflect back, and like my whole identity, I was running my whole identity on somebody else's praise or their projection of how I should be, how an ideal me is, rather than just being myself. At home, I would want to be praised as a good child. At school, a good student, good leader, good captain, and just in general in everyday life, I would want to be praised. And now it's actually very less, but still, I do get trapped into this, what do we call this, thread, something like that. But actually, what I realized was that the more I lived for praise, the more I feared for rejection. I didn't realize it back then. I'd realize it now, because I was so afraid that I will fail in my class, or I was so afraid that I will do something bad uh, that would project me being a bad student or bad kid in school, in home, a bad mm, sister, maybe a bad friend. Praise actually feels good, but it also creates dependency. It becomes addictive, and then that addictiveness, then you feel the withdrawal syndrome when you also want to get rid of this. I don't want to feel bad when I'm rejected or some sort. You know, the more you fear, the more you live for praise, the more you fear rejection. You do. These are the things that happens. Okay, the first thing is the praise high. Whenever somebody praises you, you're in this level. Whenever somebody praises you, you feel sky high, and that's when it's really wrong, because the crash of rejection will not be here, people. The crash of rejection from here will be down here below the sea level, or deep down into the ocean. You will be dumped inside. Okay, that's what it happens when somebody praises you and you're like, oh, thank you so much, he or she praised me, and I really believe them. My whole identity runs in somebody saying me that I'm doing good thing. Like, I don't even know I'm doing the good thing or not. I'm not sitting and I'm not reflecting. Okay, and then there is the addiction loop. You are seeking the as I said, the more you live for praise, the more you will fear rejection. Okay, the if you live by their praise, you will die by the rejection. That is the topic, that is the title, right? So this is what happens. The addiction loop is scary, because now you're scared, you fear rejection. Now you're like, I don't want rejection at all. I just want praise, 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 praise. But let's say this. Let's be really honest. When you have a coin, you have both sides of the coin, positive and negative. You cannot just a positive side, or you cannot just get negative side. There's an it's an unfair thing, but it's also fair. Like we can say, right? Life is fairly unfair with everybody. So you fear you fear the rejection, then you're more addicted, you're seeking more. I need praise. Okay, now I did that, they praised me. Now what if I do something wrong? What if I do something wrong and they say bad things about me? So no, 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 I should not say anything wrong. I need to be ideal person. So then you are just doing one on one things depending on what others will say to you. Then you don't even know when you have built your whole freaking life, whole freaking identity around what people say about you. That is the saddest reality in this entire world right now. Can you tell me that not even one single person has in their entire life taken not even one decision where they have not tried to please somebody? Sometimes you don't even know that you are trying to please somebody, because you are subconsciously or unconsciously, you are already embedded in your head. This idea is embedded in your head that now I need to do everything so that I can appear perfect, I can appear ideal, an example to the society, an example to the people. Like, be an example for yourself first, right? And then comes the tipping point. What is the tipping point? That's a self-realization. Either you realize by yourself or you click the my video. So this video can be the tipping point if you allow it to be. I am not a perfect speaker, I'm not a perfect advisor, but still I can say some things that it can really open some ideas in your mind, right? As in, now you have to really realize that, okay, there are certain things that I have been doing just so that I can get validation from other people. And then there are a lot of things that I'll help you with it, okay, for the self realization stuffs. And then the next thing is reclaim your power. Reclaim your power. Okay, let's talk more about it. Let's talk, guys. Okay, praise feels great. It feels really, really great, but it creates dependency, as we've already talked about. It becomes addictive. You start molding yourself to be liked, and that's the problem, guys. Let's be real, us. Why do we have to mold ourselves to generate the perfect resume in human form so that everybody who goes by you, who walks by you, who passes by you, will be like, that's a perfect human. That's not gonna happen. People are fickle. One moment they like you, and the next they will forget you. Imagine you, the one who's watching this clip right now, watching this video, also me, okay? Imagine our life, your life and my life, okay? Everybody's life. We have turned it, we have created a movie out of our life. And we have also done something that is, we have just pinpointed, and we have uh, just added our positive stuff that has happened in our life, and we seek the advices or the reviews, not advices, reviews from the people, from 8 billion people. Do you think that all 8 billion people will say that, wow, this is perfect documentary? No. No, half of them will say like, oh, okay, good, I liked this one, I liked this one, but I didn't like this and that. And the half of them will say that this was a waste of time. What a waste of time. Not everybody will have the same good opinion about you, and it's not possible to have to be liked by absolutely everyone, where most of them don't even like themselves. Shift your focus from external to internal, because external things, external people, they don't even like themselves, man. They have trouble reflecting to their self. They have trouble uh, to accept themselves, and we are taking their reviews so personally, you know what to do. You know what to do. What I have done is that create an imaginary shell around you. Imagine, it's all brain, guys. It's all brain. It's all brain. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, everything is brain. So be delusional and create an imaginary shell around you and reflect and acknowledge. For example, inside the shell you have this inner value that you have created. Okay, maybe you are not satisfied with your inner value, then you have to work on yourself by yourself with your own reviews. Maybe you look up to some mentors, you can take advices from them, but inner value is there, right? And the outer shell we have around us, 360 degree, when somebody praises you, that will just strike in the outer shell, that shell, and you'll see that, okay, thank you, that person's really kind, thank you so much. You'll say that, thank you so much, but you will not add that exasperatingly into, or exaggeratingly into your inner value. Okay, you'll be like, thank you so much. You will not be over excited about it until it's your crush. And and then if you do that, if you do that then when somebody rejects you or says some bad stuffs about you, you know that you're not bad, or even maybe you are bad, maybe there are some things that are bad, but you will allow your self talk to affect you, not the person that is penetrating through this shell. So just create that imaginary shell. It will take time, maybe it won't, for me it didn't. Okay, just think that there's an imaginary shell and you will not let anybody's thought penetrate deep inside that shell. You will just reflect, acknowledge, you be selfish, use their praise, use their rejections, use their good bad reviews for your own benefit. Okay, do it for yourself, man. Why you are just doing it for other people? I mean, this is so sick. People choose their hobby, their partners, their house, their vehicles, their profession, their degree to get praise from the world, or to show them that, like, I can do it. Then do it for yourself. Okay, there, I mean, think logically. If you choose a degree or a job or a profession, you will have, it's you who have to wake up every single day, 365 days of a whole freaking year, and think about that job and go to that job. Wake up, wash your face, do this and that, and go to that job. Reach there and do the actual job. It's you who's going to do that. Then why are you seeking opinion from 10 different people? Okay, even if sometimes you might be seeking really opinion, okay, limit those numbers as well, limit those people. But when you are not seeking for opinion, people are, they have a lot of opinion about everything. Okay, just don't bother. As I said, the imaginary shell will do the work for you. It will do the work for you, and you cannot always say that I'll only take the positive side and negative side I will totally not reflect on that. No, you can say that. If you have a coin, you have both sides, babe. You have both sides. If you get affected by their praise, then you will obviously get affected by the rejection, and you will get more affected by the rejection. Okay, that's what it is. And if you want to know whether you that person or not, or whether I am that person or not, then I want to ask this question. Have you ever shaped yourself to be accepted? If yes, then we'll watch this video from the start again, I guess. And, or like, what would actually your life look like if you stopped seeking approval? Do not seek approval, guys. Do not. Do not. You know, it hurts. It really hurts. Sometimes you want to achieve something, you are moving towards something, and it's taking time, or you are limiting something, you have your boundaries, and people are trying to get to you, crossing that boundaries, and it sucks. It sucks. But have control in your hand. Okay, life sucks, people suck, but have control in your hand, in your mind. And there are a lot of time when you cannot actually control your mind, your life. But for that, and for that, I would suggest you guys to start journaling. I am telling you, if you start journaling, your 90 no 80 to 90% of problems, they are going to not vanish, but they are going to be a lot easier for you to deal with. Just journal, take a paper. If you want to know what are the exact benefits of journaling, there is my previous video, you can watch it. That's my second video, and this is my third video, guys. And I'm really proud of myself. Reclaim your power. As I've already said, reclaim your power from people who don't even know your full story. And you do you. Nobody's actually watching. At the end, I want to say nobody's actually watching. Okay, if somebody praises you or gives you a compliment in a conversation you're having, as soon as that conversation ends, that person is gonna get caught up by their life immediately and will forget what the nice thing they told about you, or what the nice thing is itself. And if the same goes with, if somebody says bad thing about you, maybe in social media there are a lot of comments and this and that. If somebody said bad thing about you, they will also get caught up with their own life as soon as they leave the comment section, they leave the conversation. Okay, so just do not live your life caring about people's perspective, perceptions about you, idea of you. You do you. Can you breathe for me? No. Can I breathe for you? No. So why do you ask for others' opinion? I mean, that's so foolish of us. Praise is sweet, rejection stings, but neither defines you. What defines you? You do. So, it's me, Sneha Joshi, guys. I didn't say welcome back to my video. Well, if you've watched this far, then yeah, welcome, and thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope that this videos will actually help people connect through a lot of self-realization journey, self-discovery journey. And obviously, I'm not of a great speaker, I'm not of a great advisor or anything. I just talk. I just try to have some bulletin points which I don't want to miss, and I just write it down. It's right in my it's right here in my screen, and then I just look at the topic and I just blurt it out, whatever I have in my mind, in my heart, in my mind especially. So people, thank you so much for watching this video, and please do not forget to like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.